So I began working with the Rescue Me Project back in, to be honest, I don't know if it was the end of 2016 or the very beginning of 2017. When I first came on, I was actually invited by one of my best friends. His name is Lonzo Jones. He still works with the Rescue Me Project as well. And he and Dwayne Malone were speaking to kids, mostly young men, but they were going to schools and those young men were becoming attached to them. So they were kind of going around the schools, encouraging them, bringing hope. And they became attached to them. So then it was like young girls wanted to be involved in that program as well. And so it started small because it was like every mentor had their own mentee. And we spent a certain amount of time per week with those kids. So I remember it like yesterday. I used to work with this young lady. Her name was Nalasia. And she was the first person that I technically started mentoring. We hung out together. She really became kind of like a little sister to me. We were also at this time doing what we call the Z Factor program. So the Z Factor program is actually ran by Mr. Derek Robinson. And it's a leadership program, and we go from school to school and we teach kids leadership qualities, leadership skills, how to do teamwork, and just basically how to maneuver through life from like middle school to high school, how to get through those transitions, stay encouraged in being in school, and what to do after school. But we just want to make sure they're successful individuals. So we just want to give them a safe space where they can work through their issues, as well as still uphold being a good student and a good citizen. So one of the things that drives me is I believe people need someone to advocate for them. Sometimes people don't know how to express themselves or how to get their point across, or more than anything, they may not feel supported. So I think it's a very big deal to feel supported or to have support. One of the things I didn't lack growing up was support. So when I think about other people who may not have that, I would never want to know what that feels like. So I make it a point to make sure that I'm in a position to stand up for others, to be a listening ear to others. I do believe that there are consequences to your actions, but I also believe that people deserve to be heard, that people deserve to not be judged. They deserve to have the opportunity to feel related to. And also just to know that just because they're going through something or doing something wrong, that it doesn't mean that they're not a good person, or that they can't change, or that they may need to change their perspective on it more than anything. So my goal is more so is to just give people hope. I want to give people hope in whatever form that looks like. We know that God has miracles and signs and wonders, but on earth, nothing will happen without a person. So if I'm a person and I'm used as a vessel to be God in someone's life, I want to exemplify what that looks like. I want to exemplify grace, compassion, love, discipline, whatever that is. I want to be able to show that to other people. When they called me and said that I was in the top 5 candidates, I was like, are you kidding me? No, seriously, because I was mind blown, if I'm being honest. And I didn't even really know that it was a thing. Like, I'm like, there's a woman of the Shoals. So yeah, I've received a lot of support in that. So it's a very good feeling, especially since it's effortless, honestly, because I would have never even imagined. If I actually won Woman of the Year, oh my gosh, that would be absolutely amazing. Like I said, I think it's the things that you do that you don't try to do. So for me, I think more than anything is just knowing that I won doing something that I would do on any given day. Believe it or not, I work full time, so I would actually like to do it even more. It would mean a lot because I really want, but more so for our kids, because the more awareness that we bring to our program, the more publicity that we bring to our program, the more help we receive to be able to do more for them. So honestly, it's not even for me, it's for them.